Tuesday and 7:50 a.m. and we've got a lot to do today. So I'm excited to get this day going. I just got done working my night shift job, and we're gonna go do my day shift job, and we'll see where we go from there. First things first, right? We gotta fill up the gas tank. But I did just get an order. So it's gonna be 4 stops, 3 drop-offs, 46 minutes for a total of $27.36. That's not too bad. Let's get some apartments. You know, it says 40 to 50 pounds. It's probably dog food, cat food, or litter, or maybe even a thing of water or whatever. I can carry that. It says apartments. Sometimes those are just one level. It's not that big of a deal. I can do 1 level apartments. Ain't really that hard to, it's just right there. But you call it an apartment because sometimes it could also be 15 stories and the top story, and it's whatever. So it can be a pain, but generally it's not, especially if it's around here. If it's like a big city, like Louisville or something crazy. Yeah, it's kind of nuts. So I pulled up, I parked. I told them, which spot I was parked at. And then I put, once they get up here, they'll have a code. I'll tell them what my code is. I'll confirm it, and they'll load me up. So we loaded it up. Now I'll complete the pickup. Of course, my first one is going to be huge, and this one's the apartments. But it's the bottom floor, so it won't be that hard. Alright, next one is 15 minutes away. Then we get to repeat. The ones I don't like. I don't like to shop. This is express shopping, so I decline those. Alright, I just accepted another one. $24.96. It'll be 3 stops, including the Walmart one, 2 drop-offs, pickup ASAP, which we are, just under 5 miles away from our exit. It says it'll take me about 50 minutes. It's 17.6 miles, so it shouldn't be too bad. Alright, next thing, I'll complete it and we'll start. Not too bad, only 14 minutes, then we'll be. Delivery was actually a little bit more difficult to find. They had a road closure, which makes things a little bit more, stressful. And if I'm away around the road closure, go a different road, 3 different roads before I found it, and then where it said the house was not where the house was. It was down a bridge and over. It was complicated. That was a very complicated house to get to, but I got it. Now we're 17 minutes away from the next one. You'll be weird about this this whole GPS thing. And be careful. It just took me down literally a golf cart road. Just plain as I am in this nice neighborhood, And I turned down this road and it's a golf cart like road. It's not even 4-meter drive on. I always drive it. I'm like, it's kind of weird, and I notice there's just golf carts. GPS had me turn down. I'm like, and so it cuts across the neighborhood. I'm like, and I don't know. It's kind of weird. You gotta be careful about this whole GPS thing because it'll take you to some weird places. The house. You got these little things I gotta scan. Scan. Okay. Done the scanning. And then can I go through like these notes, drop off points, drop off notes, select location, front door, submit, and then the next thing is photo. Try to do everything else that I've got to do before I get that, and once I get there I just take a photo of it because we got caught. As much as there is here, I just try to grab what I can and run with it. What do you think? We do this in 2 loads, 3 loads? Probably 3. Yeah, we'll get this done 3 loads. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. If I was at home, I'd probably try to do it all in 1 load, you know? But I'm not home. This ain't my groceries. I'd rather not smash anything or cause any problems. Needs to get there in one piece, you know. Successful on doing Spark, delivering groceries, requires you to be very specific on your orders. You have to, I would say, live in a bigger city, be somewhere where you could work all day, be consistent, you know, drop something off, come back, get more orders, drop it off, get more orders. Problem with me is I live in a smaller city, and which makes it very difficult for me to get consistent orders. So what I end up with is I get an order, come back, I wait. Sometimes it's an hour, sometimes it's 45 minutes, sometimes I wait for an hour and a half and I don't get orders. So what happens is I end up just going home, you know, calling it for the day and starting other projects. So I usually work a couple hours in the mornings, and then now if I'm getting consistent orders and I'm working and things are going really good, then I will just continue working. You know, I'm not gonna stop a good flow. But if I wait for more than an hour and a half, I just call the day. You know, I've got more stuff to do at the house and got more work I can do. And this is not my only source of income. This is just extras for, you know, gas and for, you know, traveling and trips, and I use it for sometimes, you know, extra little bills or whatever. Just, this is not my main source of income. This is just extra. So today we did one for $24.96. We did another one for $27.36. So that together, just a little over $50. Not bad for just like 2 hours worth of work. And then, you know, typically I like to make like $100 in one day, but it doesn't always happen. I wish it did, but that's pretty much it. I'm calling it for the day. I've been sitting here waiting for another order for about an hour, and I'm not waiting any longer. I'm gonna go home, got some chores at the house to do, and you know, maybe tomorrow it'll be a better day. We'll see. But stay consistent on Spark. You just come back every day. Some days are better than others. Sometimes you go to the next city over and it's busier. You know, bigger cities are busier, and you know, you gotta pay attention to the times of days. And if I did a lot of the express shoppings, I'd probably have a little bit better. But I'm not really a big fan of express shoppings. I end up taking too long doing it, and I'm not very good at it. It takes me a while to find different products, and I just don't like that. So we'll come back tomorrow. We'll see how things go tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Please, I'm begging you.